Giants in the Great Pyramids do make sense indeed. In fact, there were so many depictions from ancient Egypt showing many giants. Now remember, they tell us, oh, well, it was just the depiction of royalty. Okay, you can say that for some of these images, sure, but not all of them. Some of them, like here, you see them building with those massive stone blocks.
Miles down under ice are hieroglyphs that archaeologists that he was in, that was the mission.
And it just stuck in my head. It's the way he said it. He just said, we thought out things we shouldn't.
What's going on down at Area 51?
Some of the giants down there are coming out of stasis.
Hold on!
That's not gonna last long.
Brad, help me! How long is that gonna last?
Couple of minutes.
We gotta get out of here!
They're blocking the door.
Mom, Dad! The door's not the only way out.
I think we can fit.
I don't know about you, Ray. Okay, Ray, it's clear. Get something.
Welcome back to the coolest channel on YouTube. Look, man, make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're rocking with the vibes and the content. But look, man, hey, it's crazy out here in these streets. You feel me? Like, you already know what time it is, man. Hopefully y'all been having a good day. Just know, man, we're going through this thing called life together. You never in it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Good vibes only, man. Look, look, don't skip through this video like I always say, man, and don't take nothing for fact in this video. Make sure you always going out here doing your own research. And look, man, on every video there's going to be a scammer trying to scam y'all, trying to act like me in the comments. You can obviously tell that that's not me, but make sure, man, when you see a reply, it has a check mark next to it and it's me, and you click on it and you can see that it's me. Don't get caught up in these scams and stuff like this, man. I'm just letting y'all be aware once again. I'm probably going to start dropping this more often because still people are, you know, thinking that they're talking to me. I got profiles on other platforms. People are acting like me on many different platforms. So y'all gotta actually find me. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all research, man. Stop thinking that I'm just out here communicating with everybody. It is millions of people out here that want to communicate with me, and it's just one me. I wish that I could respond back to everybody, but I try my best, and I just hopefully y'all just bear with me. And y'all make sure y'all doing that. Y'all doing y'all due diligence and protect yourselves. Real talk. Oh yeah, we on our way to 1 million subscribers. Just go ahead, make sure y'all put your notifications on always so y'all can get these videos as soon as they drop. Look, also I'm gonna be dropping memberships as well. Memberships is we're gonna do a new way with the giveaways, because I know my people that are signed up for the memberships, they're gonna get priority, and I'm gonna give y'all more money. The people, I'm only gonna give the people that aren't members, you know what I'm saying, one shot at the money, and members are always gonna be able to win money, and that's gonna be a smaller pot. I want the people that, you know, really support and put it into my channel. I want to give back to you, you know, in a different way, not just, you know, videos and information. But yeah.
You see, the Illuminati's greatest secret is that they have a pact with these Zeta Gray aliens, and these Zeta Gray aliens gave them authority. They gave them power over religion. They gave them the government and everything just to rule over the indigenous people of the land. And this is the secret that they're actually hiding. They're all on the same damn squad. Ain't nobody different. They all on the same team. Don't let them lie to you. And they're all here to put on a fake stage. A lot of these buildings aren't even inhabited. They're just fake going to work. They're not even really going to work. They're clones. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep the secret from you of what really happened.
I be thinking the same thing. Do y'all be thinking that?
In 1985, a naval engineer stationed at McMurdo Station in Antarctica made a terrifying discovery. While transporting supplies and crew member to sites around Antarctica, he and his crew reported seeing circular aircrafts flying around an area known as the Beardmore Glacier. However, they were never allowed to investigate further as the area was designated as an air exclusion zone. At one point, they received an emergency call to rescue an injured crew member who had gone on an expedition. The captain knew they wouldn't make it in time using conventional flight routes, so he decided to fly through the Beardmore Glacier, to reach the injured individual. However, upon entering the air exclusion zone, they witnessed a giant hole the size of a football field leading beneath the ice. Eventually, they successfully rescued the injured crew member, but upon returning to McMurdo Station, they were greeted by a man in black who told them, "What you saw at the pole, you did not see. If you speak of it, you will have serious problems." So the question I ask myself is, what are they trying to hide from us?
What y'all think?
Well, Buzz did say one thing, and it just stuck in my head. It's the way he said it. He just said, we thought out things we shouldn't. And I went, what do you mean by that? I was in Antarctica for 2 months, January and February. Coldest part of the time. I'm down there in 1973 for the United States Navy. That's a great place to test probes that you're going to send to Mars, or we tested Viking Lander down there because it's about 110 degrees below zero at the coldest. And if you think that's cold, Mars can be 250 below zero. So you put your machines out there and they run, and we'll see if they freeze up or lock up and got to fix things.
See, that's why I don't miss upstate New York. Way too damn cold.
The SEAL says, I am down 2 miles under the ice in Antarctica. We're looking at symbols and hieroglyphs that are carved 7 centimeters into pure black basalt rock. Symbols carved everywhere. 18 feet thick doors. He said, as you approach these doors, it's a technology we do not understand. He said they just would touch the door. Like the walls are reactive, the door would open.
Tom Curry, and there are aliens.
Secretary of Defense. Hey, look, the same type of people I used to fly with. Secretary of Defense. What do they know? More than you and I. Look, are y'all checking out the trends, yo? Right before these people pass, they love to tell the truth. They love to let people know, because, you know, you can live in fear with getting on here and you're directly contacted with something. You know direct information. Just put it like that. See, a lot of people would say, oh, well, why don't they speak about this, and that? Your punk ass wouldn't either. Because you got a family, you got people that you love, and they will come for everybody, you know? So just keep that in mind before y'all start being out here super internet brave, you know?
We are not alone. Yes, it's confronting. It's an extraordinary allegation. I, too, have had a lot of trouble believing it. When I heard the things that Dave Grush told me, I was shocked. And yes, in some cases, I was scared. There's been a concealment of the existence of multiple species of non-human intelligence to this planet. Incredible as it may seem, the United States government are in possession not only of non-human technology, craft, and other technology, they're also in possession of alien bodies. Roswell was true. Have presidents of the United States, the ultimate executive authority in the United States government, have they been lied to by executive officials in the US government who took it upon themselves to conceal the existence of this most sensitive secret of all? I don't care if people laugh or ridicule it, because I know from the sources that I've spoken to, this story will eventually come out. There's been a concealment of the existence of multiple species of non-human intelligence to this planet. Incredible as it may seem, the United States government are in possession not only of non-human technology, craft and other technology, they're also in possession of alien bodies. I have spoken to people who have told me that they have seen alien bodies. Incredible as it may seem, Roswell was true. Have presidents of the United States, the ultimate executive authority in the United States government, have they been lied to by executive officials?
Giants in the Great Pyramids do make sense indeed. In fact, there were so many depictions from ancient Egypt showing many giants. Now remember, they tell us, oh, well, it was just the depiction of royalty. Okay, you can say that for some of these images, sure, but not all of them. Some of them, like here, you see them building with those massive stone blocks. Now, what Egyptian royalty do you see slaving away like the common folk? But it wasn't just the depictions out of ancient Egypt that we see giants. Time and time again, all across this realm, we see the same. I think there was a time in our not too distant past when we walked side by side with them, fought side by side with them, broke bread with them, shared the same homes with them. There were good giants, there were not so good giants. This picture here is an Easter egg of not just giants, but a lot of other creatures that were told mythical. You can see the full picture on my Telegram, by the way. As another one of the famous deceptions in history says it best, history is nothing more than a set of lies agreed upon. Here's a little bonus from Tartaria. Get a look at the Tartarian women, the size of those palm trees. They truly once walked among us. Question everything, friends. Until next time. I don't think it was a pituitary disorder at all. There's just so much evidence to suggest otherwise, and even images within the last few hundred years showing the last generation of them. And none of them here look like they're suffering from a disorder. I think there are still giants today, though, even larger than what you see pictured here, hidden in remote regions throughout this world, and perhaps in lands beyond what we can explore. I believe we live side by side with them, and at one point, we had a falling out, either after or before the last reset. And after this falling out, I believe a lot of them that remained went into hiding, in seclusion. That's why you only hear about them in remote regions these days, like the Afghan giant that the US troops allegedly engaged with. As they say, history is written by the victors. But as much as the Smithsonian, places like the Vatican, bury our true history, cracks form in their narrative daily. And that's thanks to people that's not afraid to question the narrative, not afraid to question everything. Because we know history is nothing more than a set of lies agreed upon, a set of lies they agreed upon. Until next time, friends.
You know, it's crazy. What's even more interesting though, like I know people personally. I don't want to say how close they are, but you know, just know this. If you have a certain type of blood type they're looking for, also if you have a certain genetic trait they're also looking for. So when they ask you, can they have like your blood and, you know, got weird questions for you about your genetics and stuff like that, you would know when these questions are asked. I don't want to get too particular on here, but you got to watch that. Don't let them do experiments on you. They're looking for certain genetical traits, just like Henrietta Lacks and everything else like that. We know what happened with that, right? Let's keep moving.
Says, I have seen the photographs of humanoids that are based in Antarctica, and that what he has seen with his own eyes 2 miles down under ice are hieroglyphs that archaeologists that he was in, that was the mission, was a scientist had been in there studying all this ancient archaeology 2 miles down under the ice. And the Navy SEAL gets to walk one of these huge rooms, 9-acre rooms, ceilings. One SEAL tells me he's been there in 2012. The SEAL that I have been able to videotape, voice altered in background, he was there in 2004. So I have 2 completely different SEALs. They're describing exactly the same kind of architecture.
What's going on down at Area 51?
Some of the giants down there are coming out of stasis.
You know, that kind of...
What I heard...
Go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
What I heard was that this is first-hand knowledge through an email that's encrypted. We use psychology. I'm going to have to write it all down because I almost can't remember how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what they told me was that one that I told you about that's 18 foot tall,
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about it sometimes that I've seen it look like it's glass or ice. Well, the top of the I guess the thing holding it back cracked.
Yeah.
And fell off.
Ooh.
And showed about half of his head.
So you're saying that this giant is running around Area 51 now. What are they doing to subdue the thing?
Well, they're shooting at it and stuff, but I told them, you know, when I left, they knew about the copper bullets, and I'm sure they're not using them because if they were, they would have done handled this situation.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been over. See, if it would have been me when I was security control over there, I would have busted them in the head with a copper bullet when that first piece cracked off.
Yeah.
I mean, just ain't that giving you a Attack on Titan vibes? Like, a lot of things are thrown in our face for a reason. If you haven't watched the series already, like the anime Attack on Titan, look at it. And then also it's shaped just like the how they got like the ice walls around civilizations and stuff, and you got the many different realms on this one planet right here, right? You got the many different realms. Think about that, like the ice walls, the walls that divided us from the Titans and stuff like that. Y'all go check it out though. It's an amazing series though. It's something cool to watch if you into that.
A lot of the themes in Attack on Titan relate to conspiracy theories that we have in the world.
Huh?
So for example, flat Earth, right?
Okay.
So the flat Earth conspiracy, how there's a border around Antarctica and then we can't go past it.
Yeah.
In Attack on Titan, at least the first couple seasons, they thought their whole world was just the walls.
Yeah.
And just a little bit beyond the walls. They had no idea what's beyond it.
Yeah.
Right? They thought they're the only people that's living there.
Okay.
So that's one of them, right?
Yeah.
Another one. Oh, this one is conspiracy. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to go into detail. I'm not going to say no names.
Okay.
But in Attack on Titan, there's a serum that it's like a punishment to criminals. Take this injection and you turn into a Titan. And you're a Titan for the rest of your life. Without control. Like a zombie.
Control.
So,
but that would be sick though.
No, it's not.
If you're a Titan.
No, you're a zombie, fam.
Oh, okay.
You're a zombie and you try and kill everybody else. You try and kill loved ones.
Yeah.
So that goes hand in hand with other conspiracies.
Oh, no.
That should be wild how it'll be lining up. The lineup be lining up. But it's crazy though. Like, look, I don't want no smoke with the Titans like that. If it, you know what I'm saying? Look, if anything want to be real, it'd be that right there. You know, because them motherfuckers came over the wall eating people like potato chips. You feel me? Oh, look, that's why we all different colors, man. We got different flavors or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. They were tearing them people up, y'all. Y'all got to see it, man. If you haven't. And don't think that you're going to run from them or you're going to be this big bat. Nah, these things, they had hybrid ones. They had ones that could climb trees. They had ones that was berserkers, you know, like, shit.
When we see time and time again that we aren't inventing anything new, we're just being allowed to. And even worse yet, on a bit of a throwback Thursday here, we see yet another invention that has been lost to the past, showing that in innovation, they certainly had a leg up, or at least a wheel down here in this case. Tag a few people in the comments that you think could use something like this to park. I know my mother can. Just don't tell her I said that. And lastly, one of my favorites here, for those who are always forgetting things at home and have problems doing U-turns, or parking in general, the past had a solution for that too. Just more proof that we are just spinning our wheels going nowhere in modern times. Or if anything, going forwards and reverse. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
It's designed to keep us stagnant. It's designed to keep us vibrating at this certain level for what, y'all? You know, we've been going over.
Did you see what Henry Kissinger in his book, Kiss the Boys Goodbye? Get the book. It's out in the market. Go get the book. Henry Kissinger wrote a book called Kiss the Boys Goodbye. And what he said in there is that United States military people are just a bunch of dogs. That's all they are. That's why they wear a dog tag, because they're a bunch of dogs. So who the hell cares? Nobody cares if they get killed. They're just a bunch of animals anyway. And George Bush's mother, that incredibly ugly old lady, George Bush's mother, she's scary. She's so damn ugly. She said on national television, when they were talking about how many people...
Hey, when you get old, hey, all the fucks that was given just ain't there no more, are they? They just gone.
How many guys are being killed in the Middle East, Americans were dying. It's a very famous quote. She was on television one morning and said, "Why should I waste my mind, my beautiful mind, on people dying? What the hell do I care? Let them die." That's the president's mother who is saying to America, we don't care about you. You are just nothing more. That's why they call you a GI. A GI is a government issue. When you go in the military, they issue your pants, your shoes, your car, your underwear, your food. They issue everything for you. So the government is issuing all this stuff for you. And so therefore it's called a government issue. Well, that's what you are. You are a GI, a government issue. Therefore you're just like an oil can or a tire or a car or anything else the government issues. But when the war is over, The United States corporation does not go into South Vietnam or whatever after the war is over and pick up all the old cans of oil cans and burn tires and all the Jeeps and all the trash and the junk after the war. Does the government go in and go collect all that stuff up and clean up the place after they get through the war? No. Why? Because all the trash and garbage and trucks and tanks that are blown up, that's all a government issue. It's all junk. So if the war's over, the war's over. It's a government issue. That's why when you are a military guy in the military, and after the war is over, they'll leave you over there. You're in a concentration camp in Cambodia? No, leave him. He's just a GI, a government issue. He's like an oil can. Who the hell cares? They got 25 oil cans over there. Who cares? Let them die. Wake up. This world is not what you think it is. I've been around for 71 years. In the last 53 years, I have spent my life in the world of the occult. The word occult is a Latin word meaning hidden. Everything that's of any importance has been hidden. The guys at the top know stuff you don't know. I made it my business to find out. And the one thing that has absolutely astounded me is how much we don't know about the world we live in. So I would say to young people watching, you better wake up and get a life and start figuring out who owns you. What is all this crap about people owning your body on this New York Stock Exchange?
So this lady discovers that she is in the Matrix, and because of it, she is unalive. This is for entertainment purposes only.
This lady bumped off because she discovered the Matrix. In October of 2019, the CEO of Tinker Ventures, Erin Valenti, flew to California for a tech conference. She was scheduled to stay for only 3 days. However, on the last day of her trip, just as she was scheduled to get on a plane home, Erin's parents received a call from her with a frantic voice yelling over the phone, "It is all a game. It's a thought experiment. We're in the Matrix," before hanging up. Subsequently, she was not heard from again until a few days later when police found a lady in an abandoned rental car on a residential street, dead. Her parents launched an investigation into this, claiming that Erin would have never done this to herself. And what was interesting was that the company that she owned was developing neural control and brain-machine interface technology, making people wonder if she accidentally discovered that we are all living in a simulation.
So what do you think happened to her? Leave your comments down below and share this video. Let's get this shift. Like, share, and follow for more for videos like this. And also keep up with me on my other platform. Let's get this shift.
know you're not living in a simulation of reality right now.
That's all I know.
Well, damn. Well, that's how I know. Hey, look though. Look. The whole being in the Matrix thing, right? You know, it's ran on code. We figured out, right, that we've been run on Endincra codes, the same codes that's coded, that's used to code everything, right? So when you thinking like that, right, when you starting to figure out the different things that's going on, right, it gets weirder and weirder, and you don't. The first thing is the agent, the secret agent thing. You know, what's his name from the Matrix? He doesn't want you to think outside the box, think for yourself, and that's what this channel is for. It's for us to start thinking for ourselves. Don't take everything on here as a fact, but you know, make sure you go out here do your own research, because it'll lead you into some places. My people that's been rocking with me a while, you understand that, you know, you get it. That's why you still come back to the channel, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, the Neuralink thing, it's a lot of people lining up to get the Neuralink. Let me know in the comments down below if you're one of those people that's for the Neuralink. I think that AI can be beneficial, but also at the same time take away what we're naturally able to do. And it's a lot of things that once you start to learn the human body, we're able to do, we're capable of doing, like astral projection, you know, stuff like that, you know, documents were released by the CIA stating these things. They have to give us this information, but also there's been steps to stop us and block us from being able to do that, i.e. 5G, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? Look, go out there, do your own research, but just let me know if you for the Neuralink or not, you know, and it's certain people that came up with certain technologies. You can't say too much on the internet nowadays, but you can go find this stuff yourself. Certain people that came up with certain technologies that got unalived, and then also guess who took over their stuff? The GOV. And then guess what? They want to use it. And use it for what? I don't know. Y'all go find out yourself, but let's get back to it.
Look, y'all, they're showing you their bunkers on TV. Fox 11.
But one startup company says avoiding threats from any potential natural disasters, viruses, and wars doesn't have to come at the expense of your comfort. This is an Opidum, a type of luxury doomsday bunker that could soon be underneath the mansions of some of the world's richest people. Opidum creates underground living spaces that are highly secure and completely discreet, yet beautifully appointed and entirely bespoke. Opidum is the Latin term for fortified settlement, and that's exactly what this is and much more. Company officials say each bunker is air and gas tight, allowing those inside to be completely cut off from the atmosphere outside for up to a month. The shelters are also armed with the technology to make their own water, air, and energy, while coming with the chicest amenities. Whatever is happening in the world outside, you can rest easy and live fully in times of tranquility and in times of unrest.
What do y'all think?
These mugs bunkers is better than our houses. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy.
Joey's not in the hole!
Hey, look, so that's a movie right there. It's called Hidden, right? You can watch it on YouTube, all of this, right? Look, check it out though. Like that gives me the vibes of these people getting these bunkers and everything. Everybody's starting to show their bunkers. What are they prepared for? What is the government prepared for? What are the rich folks prepared for? You know, all of a sudden they got these lavish bunkers and stuff that they can live in for years at a time, you know? So with this movie though, that was happening. I'm about to do a spoiler alert, so y'all want to skip past this if y'all don't rock with the spoilers. But look, it makes sense though. Like those people was in the bunker or whatever, boom. I don't want to give everything away. So they was in the bunkers. When them things came down there, you know, it finds out that when they escaping and got on the outside, when the people get hurt or they're dying or something, like they transform into monsters. The whole time, the people that was coming down the little chute right there with the mask on and stuff, those were the people. Everybody else was sick. So they was blowing up the town and everything. That's why they went up under the ground. But the whole time, they was the ones that was you know. Yeah, y'all go watch that though. It's pretty crazy. Interesting watch. Come let me know how y'all feel about it when y'all see it. Shit look like a laser beam to me.
Check out this show in Florida.
Man, look at this, y'all. Look, babe. Look at this plasma beam. Look. You see how you see it's changing colors on the phone? You see how it's changing colors? Look at that. Look at that. It's like changing all type of colors. What? Look at that, y'all. This is so beautiful. Man, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. And then look at this. Look at that. This has been there for a while too. Look at this thing. It's just sitting there. Another one pulled up. Look at this. Look at this. Look. This just popped up. Look at this shit. What? Look at this. Yo, the family is here. What the hell? What? Look at this, y'all. Oh, wow. What?
And obviously, like I think I see stuff like this all the time out here in my skies. But I will say, we're a long way from Florida. This is beautiful when you do see it. You know, there's nothing to be afraid of. You know, especially when your energy is when you walking in positive energy, man. And I'm talking about intelligence, your energy. You know, a lot of people like to say, "Oh, you got to be vibrating here." No, your energy has to be very intelligent. You have to be whatever you need to be in the time that you need it. You know, the chakras are built for you to be able to navigate through your energies, not just vibrate at the highest at all times. You can, but, you know, use your discernment for where you want to be, you know. But at the end of the day, this is beautiful. Do y'all see these? Where y'all at? Let me know. Let me know what state you at or what country you're in. Let me know. I'm interested to see, like, you know, we collecting data, like exactly where these things are happening and where you see them the most. Let me know where you at and how frequently you see them.
Oh my goodness. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. It's changing colors too. This. What? Yo, the energy is intense right now. The energy is intense. Look at this, y'all.
Ezekiel in the Bible, chapter 1, seeing the wheel, seen it in a vision, right? Ezekiel seen a vision of it, that this wheel was coming. On February 25th, 1942, which is called the Battle of Los Angeles, one of the baby planes hovered over one of their bases near Los Angeles, and the government spent 2 hours shooting at it, trying to knock it down. They couldn't even graze it, right? The government knew nothing about these wheels, but they had heard of a little fella with a 3rd grade education by the name of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad who was talking about these wheels. So Franklin D. Roosevelt, on May 5th, 1942, issued an executive order for the arrest of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and ordered the FBI to raid all his establishments and confiscate any document and rights that he got about the wheel, right? So you thinking that Elijah Muhammad's crazy, Elijah Muhammad making stuff up, but the government don't think he making it up, right? Because the president ordered for executive order of Elijah Muhammad to come in and so they can interview him and question him, right? And interrogate him about the wheel. So it don't matter what you talking about, the government know what it is, and the government know Elijah Muhammad knew what he was talking about, right? In 1952, in January 12, 1952, baby planes stormed D.C. to show their strength and show their might. So the government knows that it's up there. They've been seeing it. They put plenty of satellites up to try to monitor it. And like Elijah Muhammad said, when they questioned him, the devil said they know it's up there. They just can't get to it. They just can't get to it. The mother plane maintains a distance of 40 miles above the Earth's atmosphere. The mother plane is capable also of traveling to other galaxies. The mother plane can stay up for long periods of time. Every 6 months to a year, the mother plane comes into the Earth's atmosphere to draw in hydrogen for fuel and oxygen for breathing aboard the ship. The hydrogen and oxygen is also molecules or chemicalized into water. When it does this, every 6 months, the mother plane comes into the Earth's atmosphere and hovers about 68,000 feet and rolls out a black tube from the bottom, which is in between 40 feet to 2 miles long. It sucks in gas that it needs, and then it retakes its position at 40 miles outside of the Earth's atmosphere. Most of the time when it comes into Earth's atmosphere, it uses the cloaking device. A cloaking device, right, is stealth technology, which your government tries to utilize on their F-17s, their B-2 stealth bombers, right? Try to clone some of this technology, but they were not able to become completely invisible like our baby plane or our mothership, right? So the stealth technology of the cloaking device.
Hey, that's very, very true though. Like, look, I've seen these planes. So what? It looks like the Predator, like Alien versus Predator. You know how the Predator cloaks it, but you can still see him, but you can't. But so they saying with these UFOs that's up there, you're not going to be able to see it like that. You're not going to be able to see like an outline or anything. It's just going to look like a cloud for sure, or whatever is around.
Device, right, causing objects such as spaceships or individuals to be partially or wholly invisible to part of the electromagnetic spectrum, right? This is a system used to bend light around objects, right? Sometimes they let people see them, but it is also capable of eluding scientists, right? So where they can't see them. They want to attack and destroy it. But if a plane did get close enough to attempt to carry out this purpose, it would be destroyed instantly. The wheel can also go under the ocean because it has its own atmosphere around it and a force field around it. The wheel also can travel through the sun and recharge from pin-sized solar panels located at the bottom and the top.
Hey, we already seen on this channel too as well. What did we see dipping into the moon? What did it look like? It was a sphere. And it was really, really big. And what? It looked like it was refueling or something, or coming out the sun. Like a tadpole coming out of an egg, going to an egg. Crazy, right?
All right, so we're getting into it. Now we're going to get into the pilots and the system of the wheel. The wheel has a complex system. It has 2 control stations. The main control station has 2 interface chairs, one for the main pilot and one for the co-pilot. The interface chair can perform a variety of different functions, right? Some such as transferring the mother plane's database into the pilot's mind, which is already programmed by us, right? It knows where every military base head on the planet is. It's stored in the database of the wheel, right? The interface chair allows control of the mother plane system via mind control, via mental command. This means when the pilot think it, the ship do it. This access is locked viral genetical code. Only the original seed can unlock these codes, right? Which is why in Independence Day, they needed Will Smith to fly the baby plane. He was the only one they could fly. The mother wheel has 4 modes, and the baby planes have these same modes. The mother wheel and the baby planes have 4 modes of power and 3 levels of speed, right? The low level of speed is 0 to 9,000 miles per hour.
And then also you see on Project Bluebeam, right? I'm just bringing stuff to your attention. If you look at it, it's a series. I think it's on Amazon Prime. Look at it, Project Blue Book. They were trying to fly the aircraft, and they got it on there. This is a documentary. It's basically based off the true events that happened, and they explaining everything. But y'all go check that out though. But they were trying to fly it, and it was driving the pilots and stuff crazy. It was fucking them up.
Medium speed is 0 to 9,000
because it wasn't made for them to fly. It's crazy.
Miles per second. And the high level speed is faster than the speed of light, which is 186,282 miles per second. So the ships is capable of doing these speeds. The Earth planes is no match for the baby planes or the wheel at its low speed. The ship created its own force field and can make a turn in any direction without coming to a complete stop. It can go to, fro, up and down at any speed, right? This ship is so fast that they can leave China, come to America, drop a bomb, and be back in China drinking a cup of coffee before the bomb even hit the ground.
Crazy, right?
Holy shit.
Jesus. You see it? You see it? Look, yo, that's it for this video right here, man. Look, go ahead, smash that like button. Let's get this video right here to like 20,000 likes. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Let me know, you know, if you got more information on any of these videos, these clips that we've reviewed today. You know, this is all about community. This is all about us building together, bringing things to light, having grown adult conversations about it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate every last one of y'all that be tuning in and show support to this channel. You know, share this with your friends and your families. Yo, someday we'll get to 1 million subscribers. You know, that'll be also dope. You know, keep the vibrations high. Make sure you're taking care of your friends and your family. But look, man, like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video, and I'm out though. Bye.